The last voicemail from my missing sister. My name is Daniel. 3 years ago, my younger sister Emma disappeared without a trace. She was 21 years old, a college student, smart, responsible, and the kind of person who always answered her phone. On October 14, 2021, Emma left her apartment to meet a friend. She never arrived. Her car was found abandoned near an old forest road outside town. The keys were still in the ignition. Her phone was gone. And there was no sign of a struggle. Police searched for months. Volunteers searched the woods. Drones scanned the area. Nothing. No clues. No suspects. No answers. Eventually, the case went cold. But for my family, it never ended. Every birthday felt incomplete. Every holiday felt empty. My mother still kept Emma's bedroom exactly the way she left it. And every night, I wondered where she was, or if she was even alive. Then something happened. Something I still can't explain. In January 2025, 3 years after Emma vanished, I was sitting in my apartment watching television. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. Normally I ignore unknown calls. But something made me answer. There was silence. Then static. A strange crackling sound. And then, a voice. A female voice. Weak. Distant. Barely audible. Daniel! My heart stopped. It sounded exactly like Emma. Before I could respond, the call disconnected. I stared at the screen, frozen. My hands were shaking. I immediately called the number back. The message said, "This number is no longer in service." I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I contacted the police. At first, they assumed it was a prank, but they agreed to examine the call records. A few days later, something even stranger happened. I received a voicemail. The voicemail had been sent at 3:17 a.m. The timestamp showed no phone number, just unknown source. I pressed play. Static filled the speaker. Then Emma's voice. Weak, terrified, crying, "Daniel, if you hear this, don't let him find me." The message suddenly cut off. I nearly dropped my phone. The police traced the audio. The signal appeared to originate from a remote area nearly 50 miles from where Emma disappeared. An abandoned mining town hidden deep in the mountains. Investigators searched the location. They found nothing. No Emma. No suspect. Nothing. Weeks passed. Then another voicemail arrived. This time, the audio was clearer. Emma sounded exhausted, as if she had been running. "He's watching." A loud banging sound interrupted her. Then silence. The recording ended. Police became seriously concerned. A special investigation team reopened Emma's case. Meanwhile, I started listening to the recordings repeatedly, searching for clues. Then I noticed something. A faint sound in the background. At first it sounded like random noise. But after enhancing the audio, investigators discovered it was a train horn. A very specific train horn. One used only near an old freight rail line. The line ran through another abandoned area outside the city. Police searched again. This time they found evidence. A hidden campsite. Old food containers. Batteries. Blankets. And most importantly, a photograph. The photograph showed Emma. The picture appeared recent. She looked thinner, frightened, but alive. For the first time in 3 years, we had proof she survived. The entire town followed the story. News channels covered it every day. Everyone wanted answers. Then came the final voicemail. The voicemail arrived at exactly 2:11 a.m. I remember the time because I was awake. I pressed play immediately. Emma sounded different. Calmer. Almost relieved. "Daniel," she paused. "I found a way out." My eyes filled with tears. Then she continued, "If anything happens, remember the lighthouse." The recording ended. That was it. Just 6 words. Remember the lighthouse. Police investigated every lighthouse within hundreds of miles. Most were abandoned. One stood on a remote coastline and used for decades. Investigators searched it carefully. At first, they found nothing. Then one officer discovered a hidden hatch beneath the floorboards. Below was a small underground room. Inside were old supplies, photographs, maps, and evidence someone had been living there. But the room was empty. The person had left only hours earlier. Nearby officers found fresh footprints leading toward the shoreline. A massive search operation began. Boats, helicopters, drones. For 2 days, the search continued. Then finally, a rescue team discovered a woman hiding inside a cave near the cliffs. Weak, exhausted, terrified, but alive. It was Emma. After more than 3 years, she survived. The investigation revealed she had been kidnapped by a man living off the grid in abandoned locations. Whenever police came close, he moved, keeping her hidden. Using isolated buildings, caves, and forgotten structures. The voicemail messages were Emma's desperate attempts to leave clues behind. Tiny clues. Just enough to guide investigators without alerting her captor. The kidnapper disappeared before police could arrest him. And despite years of searching, he has never been found. Today Emma is safe. But every time my phone rings from an unknown number, I still remember that first voicemail. The voicemail that brought my sister back from the dead. Or at least, that's what it felt like. If you enjoyed this mystery story and want more disturbing stories, missing person cases, and suspenseful mysteries, subscribe to Noxvale Stories and turn on notifications so you never miss the next story.